Time to find out who killed Hamhands, huh? Yeah, apparently the drills are going to be... Okay, the sprite is kind of funny. Look at how wide his legs are. Alright. I have not really the idea what it's going to be. So that's going to be funny. Oh, it's going to be tricky, rather. Alright, there we go. I mean, I have my suspicions. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about this dude over here. Well, yeah, I already went over all my theories yesterday anyway, so let's just get on with it. Rumble. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone please get down. Alright then. Something came out. Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? What? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Mega Z is trembling with fear. That's so totally suspicious. Oh. At least for me, it felt like the second game was a jump in difficulty. Yeah, you've told me. Suspicious, you say?
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously. Forgive me already. Why don't you just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. An overplastic moment, yeah. Even remotely. There's no way I'll find a killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere if you're really a man up, for God's sakes. She really puts a lot of value on that, huh? We've come this far, we have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right, there's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game at a very high difficulty level, let's do our best to clear it. Silence. You failed in the first drill, just say. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I suddenly lifted my feet and stepped on the escalator. I don't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I can do is stare up as intensely as the escalator carried me. You don't even get an animation where we're on it, man. The escalator looks so jank when it comes out, when it goes back in too. Like, it doesn't really look very strong. And on each of us and the Monokuma Rock. Why am I expecting this thing to shoot up into space?
Huh?
Are they reusing the same fucking crusty elevator image from the first game? And the walls are different, but certainly it's just as crusty, huh? This is an elevator. I see, this entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, is he gone this far to make us think something like this, and I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're getting pretty deep. And you're right. With an unnerving chattering sound inside my head, I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear. Don't grind your teeth. It's not very good for your teeth. There we are, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. This could use some elevator music, really. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator door slowly opened. Well, maybe I should have bought more skill. I don't know.
Welcome! Ta-da!
This is a glass grill field. How do you like it? This is a special place that reveals inside your plates.
Are you?
What the hell is he thinking, locking us in a shitty looking place like this?
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Looks like everyone knows, even if we're trying to resist, it won't change the thing. This is Monokuma ordered. We walk towards the seats that has just been arranged. But why is there a giant iPad on the wall? From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent prodigy, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as the leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. This feels sponsored by Apple. The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless you sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trail billowing with hope and despair has begun. Would you like to save your current progress? Yes. I mean, I figured it would save here anyway. Set skills. Well, I mean, I only have some, I believe. Yeah. Increases gauge when recovering, increases the time limit for each phase. That's about the best I can do. Change difficulty? No, that's fine. Alright. Oh, this isn't going to be too loud, though.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
It seems to be coming out pretty loudly, though. Maybe I need to lower it a little bit.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Who done it? Oh no.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person...
Luckily, I don't really need to speak all that much, so the audio can carry it itself at this point.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Chat. He said it. He said it.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you.
Among you, yeah.
Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it?
Yes, the Amogus brain rot is a sad state of affairs. I'm sorry.
By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
Yeah, sure. Just like the last one was 100% fair, huh?
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate monogamy, of course.
I mean, as soon as an innocent person dies, they win. So I mean, they kind of do, huh? Oh, well, you mean in Among Us itself, I suppose. Nah.
You hate me that much?
It's probably a role for that.
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
Maybe you could speak up a little bit.
And let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
You do seem to be trying too hard to make yourself look innocent here, buddy.
Huh? What does that mean?
I'm the Canadian, goddammit.
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Are their voices fine, by the way, chat? Like, maybe I should have messed around with the audio settings a little bit beforehand to raise the voice levels, because I don't think I did so far.
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No, thinking about it is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what. The class rails finally started. From this point onward I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my air-tainting rudeness. Swing has progressed during each class drill. You will be engaged in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions with all of your classmates, you will be one to speak after another without breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you'll find during our investigations, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle and then fire with the X button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. Press the plus button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Good luck and have fun. Oh boy. Hey boy. We're literally starting off with 3 options already compared to the first game, huh?
Why
We're
would
just supposed to see what it's
Byakuya's
saying.
body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
You didn't even tell me how to select the options, by the way.
Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
Also, it doesn't help that there isn't any small squares on the side indicating these scenes this time around. It kind of sucks. What you said just now is contradicts the information that we know.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table.
It's like an arrow moving there, but it's
at the
still
very
kind
back
of
of the dining hall.
annoying.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Okay, so it's not that one. So it even means something to do with what I was saying when I was doing a mistake.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place
Yeah,
like
double
that?
stains under the table
His
there.
body was underneath the tape at the
Very back of the dining hall.
What is
After
this
the
slow
killer
button
murdered
here?
Byakuya,
That's slow button. Oh.
they probably moved.
No, that's the wrong
No,
one.
that's wrong.
No, I just kind of shot that one by
The
mistake,
killer moved
really.
the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
The music is
Though there was a lot of blood
kind of
everywhere,
starting to overtake the
there was
voice.
no
now.
sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
What's your problem? I do wish some of them spoke up a little bit more, though.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What?
I
You
mean,
think
we
he was
gave the
killed under the
conclusion
table?
yesterday, yeah.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
No backseating. That's fine.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
I mean, why did he go under the table anyway? Time to turn into a typical Danganronpa projector because I've been badly watching yesterday. Fair enough.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Reason why Byakuya dove under the table is connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, and it's probably... what now? What do you want me to point out? The night vision goggles? It seems to be the thing that's wrong, and I'm starting to like just feel myself. Then it's the knife under the table.
I can prove it with this. It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden
I saw
there.
the murder weapon though.
So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He's doing leave a company test runs under the Lake Valley. Ah. That's fair. I had fun with that last night.
Particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
Gundam, could you speak up a little
How
bit?
did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No.
That's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident
No,
about that.
you had to visor, so.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
Thanks, Monokuma. In the previous statement, there was only one weak spot, but from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will be only a light contradiction debate at a time. Oh boy. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot false weak spot with a true bullet, then you will fail to refute what was also said, but also lower your twist of everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. If you read there, you will fail. Okay. Starting to read this pretty early on then, because the first case in the first game, it's only like 1 F3, I think? See if you concentrate holding on a button, press the R button there. I'm ready to figure that out. Use it whenever you feel like statements are moving too fast. However, does this consume focus gauge? Not looking that fun. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Jumps in a 4. Oh gee, that's a lot of bullets! Holy shit, not even the first game. Went to like 3 max or something at the end. Or 4 even.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table. During the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands...
Oh, just a normal difficulty. Hello, mate.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No,
Okay, this one was relatively simple to find at least. And just like that even has 5 bullets are normal.
No, Byakuya
So you've been playing a lot of difficulties again, huh?
able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision
Yeah, the
goggles
bullet
to
selection does seem to be a bit more responsive than it was in the previous game though.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Right. Why? What's wrong with this statement?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Huh? Huh? I was surprised by me a certain argument just between you and me. I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now, in this kind of argument surface, you'll be going to a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. Oh, this is something new, isn't it? This much you have to counter the other person's claim to their weak spots and argue with them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of the remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally, and based on that you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. What am I going over here? The number of just sharpness. What the hell are you throwing at me right now? Welcome to the new futures? Oh no. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during the ground of debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss. Please be careful. You must skew to an advantage for a certain length of time the other argument changes. Means the conversation will develop. If that happens, you will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, skew the mood towards being the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the X button. Uh-oh. Don't have the correct proof. Oh, Jesus Christ. You'll be able to cut the point's remark. What's a proof blade? Terribly sorry, the person has been delaying contacting you. It will make sure the person in charge contacting you takes a very long vacation. These most truth bullets will be called true blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your hand menu. The only the name has changed, but don't you think a feeling is important? Oh boy. Well, I'm definitely not going to fail this. Because I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm storage case and life with aluminum case.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
And if flash forward on this thing, she may hear say what she wants and then find a point that can
If you
argue
just
with.
use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
Oh shit, I'm button mashing! Oh no, I suck at button what? God damn it.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Oh, we don't need the button mash this time around? Oh.
Because if they use night vision goggles, Then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were the killer brought them to the crime scene.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing in this. I'm gonna be honest. Find all, I'm sure Byakuya told the night vision goggles. I need to refute my claim with evidence.
Night vision goggles. Then they could have killed Byakuya even in the I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planted if the killer brought them to the crime scene.
I didn't even know what I cut there. Bruh.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planted if the killer brought them to the crime scene.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. So cutting the weak spot. I don't even know anymore.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Okay, I'm not supposed to hit that then, I guess, huh? Jesus Christ.
Because if they used, then they could have killed Byakuya even in I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
No, I don't. I wanted the top one. Chosen it to root the weak spot, not to cut it.
Because if they used, then they could have killed Byakuya even I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Jesus Christ, that's... Alright, this shows something.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night
Which
vision
means I better do
goggles were kept inside
Gambit.
that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
It's even more infuriating if you know what you're actually trying to say, but it's wrong, but you just don't get the mechanics right.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there
No,
were
just
night
stuck to the
vision
table.
goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Chat, can I stab him?
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Sure did. The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision too? No, it's not possible. The knife was in the dining hall before the party even started. Duct tape.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hit the knife by
I just
duct
hope we
tape
don't have to
and
do
it's
those
a
arguments more than once during the trail. But I'm probably going to have to, huh?
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
I know this guy's voice actor too. He's at least sounding very familiar.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a
Maybe
little
we're just
cautious,
imagining it, though.
but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Yeah, because I got a ladder. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that the murder would occur.
I can prove it with this! Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
I mean, If he knew.
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Tells Makoto, Hajime.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
For freak's sake. I can't say I recognize the voice actor's name by its own, but
Those are still lies.
only knows it's a big person, I guess.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where
It's kind of
everyone
funny how little I
could
know
keep
about
tabs on
English
each
voice
other.
actors, honestly.
In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. A strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Yes? Is it really one of us? Who is it? God damn it! Among us, who is the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
You have something important to say for once?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Oh, you fucking simp.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
And engineer boy was like, you know, he was pretty good in my rankings until he started simping for fucking Sonya over here. Now he's just completely lost all respect I had for him. Like, for fuck's sake. Wait to ruin a
Byakuya
jacker.
was indeed wearing those goggles. How did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark, and because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife on the table, the glowing paint.
I see!
Funny if a lava
Paint was the
would
mark.
be impressive if a
That
lava
you'd be able
got
to
picked
get
up
the
from
knife
that far.
even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table.
I thought this was a photographer's point. What is it?
And the
I
duct
don't know
tape
anymore.
stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
This is going to come down to some of these bastards having glowy paint on their fingers, isn't it?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Yeah, because they caused it. Because of all the irons in the storage room and then the air conditioning just overloading the entire circuit. Come on now.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
Also, you can get night vision goggles from the from the supermarket. So why isn't it just not a way that they could have killed in second pass somehow?
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
So this is Pekko. Okay.
Peko killed poor
Well,
Byakuya!
to pronounce it, I mean.
Not big enough for two glasses wearers!
I'm not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
She really just is fucking Hina, but with bigger tits, huh?
But
And a better attitude.
Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the
No, I'm
blackout.
pretty sure it's not her. If you're going to break it directly in office, Pekko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. Oh, what do you mean blue? For colored weak spots, you've seen a blunt are now argue spots. The blue-colored spots we got agree spots. When shooting an agree spot with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing like the... Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck. Can you already make out who's in the Barker squad here? Yeah, Mr. Simp and Mrs. Nordina, apparently. The cook is also one of them. Please use the true bills that prove the old testimony is correct. Of course. Seems a little odd in here. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Good luck enough fun. Oh no. Oh no. Now what? Come on, is it going to Jazz going to check his account? I don't fucking remember all of these accounts.
She could have caused the blackout at any time!
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office?
I don't remember what your accounts were anymore is the problem here.
That's clearly a desperate excuse.
So this is a bit of an issue. So I can trust us in this little bitch job, but I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who backs up her testimony. Fuck.
Since Pekka was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Yeah, I don't know who one of it is. Can't you check it in the note? Not down the trail. Oh wait, no, I can't. Oh, I didn't know that actually. Hold on. The gas stove in the kitchen was powered with electricity. That's what out there and couldn't use it during the blackout. So this doesn't seem to be that. Chick was standing guard outside vehicle, apparently came to the old building and walked away. Is it Nekomaru's? We're trying to use the bathroom since before the party started, but someone was using it the whole time. He was able to enter the bathroom after Byakuya's body discovered. I am not sure how any of these fuckers' accounts is helping with whatever statement is being said here.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Could you pause in the first game too?
What happened to your guard duty?
I don't even know you could. Never tried it either.
Oh, you weren't in the office?
You could?
Clearly
Oh.
a desperate excuse.
Oh no. Oh, until I learn. Okay.
Since Pekka was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
It's not the first one.
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
I literally have no fucking idea.
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
So good to doctor. I guess it's just the first one with.
Since Pekka was in
Check
the
his account?
office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
No, it's not that one. Try the second
Pekka
one
was in
then.
the office, she could have caused the blackout at...
That's impossible. Huh?
Honestly, of all those three accounts that I've read, I have no idea which one of them even does anything in this. I honestly got no
Pekka
clue
was in the
here.
office,
She could have caused the... That's impossible. Huh? Why is it... Because I was not in the office, not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard?
Only those 6 points, huh?
Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
I'm assuming she's in the bathroom. The bathroom was closed the entire damn time though.
Since
Can try
Pekka was
it.
in the office, she could have caused the time.
I mean, I got enough HP to work with her anyway,
She
so.
could have caused the. That's impossible. Huh? Why is it possible? Because I was not in the office. Not even before.
Why would Nekomaru?
I agree with that.
Why would Nekomaru's argument solve this if he's the one shouting after this and it's not
Pekka
true?
was telling the
Oh,
truth.
whatever.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi.
Tried to use it many times, the door won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly
Check
after the party
for
started.
once.
And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was
He's
actually...
been camping at the bathroom door for hours. He has been, huh?
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be true.
Just telling me you are having issues. For fuck's sake.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
This guy.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
God damn it.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess you're shy about it, but it can save your fucking ass from being called a murderer. Come on now.
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used
God
the
damn
bathroom
it.
right
You're not
out.
making it any
You
better.
can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
I was actually having to take a massive diarrhea or dump Uber issue. People are okay with it instead. Just say that you were having stomach issues and you were on the toilet, period.
Hey, how did it feel?
Oh, for fuck's
to do
sake!
business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously, stop it.
Yes, stop it, please.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a
The child.
coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
It's good for me to know that Nida's VA also voiced an Aldrich entity from Control Missing Persona 2. Well, maybe I've heard him somewhere in... He isn't Genji from Persona 4, is he? Maybe that's why I recognize him from.
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekka's stomach ache was a coincidence or someone intentionally caused it. No? Okay. Just mispicking that one then. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could be changed drastically. Oh boy. Here we go again. Live recognition timing, embarrassing boast, what? Potty dishes, night vision goggles.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
I ate a
There might
knife.
have been some
Yes.
laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
back someone gives the guns to someone else intentionally caused, I need to clarify that first.
Did you read anything?
The only thing I can think of is party dishes here.
I don't remember.
Because the embarrassing voice has nothing to do with it, whatever the fuck. Neither has the knife in the air conditioning.
Now that you mention it,
Nor the night vision goggles, so...
you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it.
And we all ate them. No, I kinda should be suffering from them too. Hell, she ate even a lot more.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
You say some, I say a lot, but...
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Look, buddy, you're not helping yourself with your remarks.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering!
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is not actually important. So we need to make clear how the blackout occurred. The irons and the air conditioning. Short secret moment. Irons... Okay, yeah, probably then the irons just... Yeah.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
I'm gonna bop you.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It's probably this one.
It does not have to be the breaker.
Unless I'm absolutely certain I'm just going to,
transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
There's a lot of fucking things here.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Circuit.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
I suppose Jim and Jojo.
If you can't answer that,
I haven't watched JoJo in English though, so.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
Wait, it was the next one, wasn't it?
They probably messed with the breaker.
No? Whoever messed with the breaker, I think they'll also be able to flip it as well, am I wrong?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
No.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I just interpreted it the wrong way. Just like with English things, don't worry about it.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Well, not deliberately dead. I think they just arranged those and then used the air conditioning to cause it. Of course, it wasn't a timer.
Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
What? Oh, no.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What do you have to say?
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
There was a reason to focus on being weird during the tutorial. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh no, what do you want me to use here? Oh no.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, You're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
People in the dining hall aren't able to cause a blackout, is it really it? Narrowing down the suspects like this is dangerous, you should address it
If
first.
the irons in the storage room caused the then for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
We need someone's
The
account for
people in the
this.
dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
So the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason.
People in the dining
Maybe I
hall
can
weren't
do
able to
it.
cause. If the irons caused the blackout,
Allow me to
I guess I just timed it wrongly there. Not the biggest fan of those so far, to be honest.
But they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Also, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that he's like some sort of ultimate detective or some shit as well. Like Kyoko last game, but it's just reversed between him and Nagito. Not the walls, it is.
air conditioners!
So Nagito
Timers
still
for
isn't clear
both
for
air
me though.
conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
It still is not getting us closer to whoever committed the murder though. We still have no fucking idea on that.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
So the only one who could have known all these things was probably you, because you were doing the cleaning there, so...
So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Going to new row, huh?
Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
So much for you being Wilson.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time, and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, I wouldn't have been able to reach it.
No, the
You said his
breaker in the
weakness.
office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry.
Remember, jet air conditioning consumes a lot of power, we might as well using them. Yeah.
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Okay, you're definitely raising some flags right now.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Yeah, you definitely are on my shit list now. You're suspicious.
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer.
I'm starting to think it's him now. Like, he was the only one who could have set up that knife to begin with. But
that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
bruh.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
Bruh.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this
Is he
either.
pulling a Canadian on me?
Me too. Please, take me home already. I want to go home and eat candy.
Stop it. If everyone
Oh
acts
no, they're all
like this,
reverting back to baby.
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong, I think.
Did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
He also would have been the only one who could have taken the fifth meat skewer and hid it somewhere.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious
His
person.
really been sucked since the last game. Yeah.
I see. Then care
I
to
mean, it's
tell
not the
me,
same person, but
what's this clue you're talking
you know what's
about?
going on.
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to the table? If she had to obtain a knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
I mean, he was the closest next to the table too.
the
It's also not
diagram of
saving
where
his
everyone
ass.
was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Just as I thought, this diagram is a clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move in the table in the dark is clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move the table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Spot select. What? Huh? You what now?
Here! Killer must have used the desk lamp to
Lucky
move to
guess.
the table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or
If
something.
you would turn on a light in a dark room, then they would notice. Like, everyone would notice.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used
Also
the
that.
desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they could have used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used...
I can prove it with this.
the
They didn't
power
turn the
cord.
desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
And is that why Byakuya went over? Probably. Only person who could have possibly done it.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Don't tell me the gaps in the floorboards were a red herring all along.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
I get a chance on the knife on the table last when he was cleaning.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
There's a chance to hide the knife, set up the timers, set up the irons. Red herring usually means set up for future if the future if not used going for previous game. Also fair, yeah.
That's...
We still have to account for Gundam finding his earring after all from under the floorboard, so...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
I mean, he is a lucky student, but...
Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Yeah, he could have just, like, rigged the drawing as well. To be honest, I already prepared the drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. Go to the trouble of preparing this, just what would you think would happen. Whoever draws a chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Since I'm time.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just
I'm surprised the
admit it
English gays are going this far with swearing, though. Usually, America would censor all the shit out of it.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
I mean, it's the best alibi you can get, right? Just like acting like you're really good and stuff.
Nagito, say something.
Breakdown time. Well, I guess all of my suspicions were correct then, huh?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! Ah, how wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were falling in each other. Suddenly turns to the Joker. So hope and despair have been cruelly mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Unless you're just enabling shit here and it wasn't actually him who committed the murder.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature?
Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Hey, what do you mean, just like you?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But
Also,
like,
Friday the 13th, you
now's
can
not
just
really the
directly
time to
reference
bring
that
it
without
up.
any issues? I see. This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Just look at it for real.
I sure
Yep.
did.
Oh.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Yeah, because it's put him to make the party. But it's all looking building that hotel. No, it's just cleaning. Leave it to me. I'm pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Also, only the storage room inspector lots of stuff such as scene there, all full of cobwebs, and was too busy cleaning the dining hall that didn't even have the time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the car to the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Also true.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
Look Ex Machina.
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent was ultimate baby face. Ah, yes.
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
If he was lucky, he would have gotten away with this.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
I'm left to about Mark. Huh. Someone called the ultimate lucky student. You don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols.
Are you supposed to expect that this fucker doesn't somehow magically survive and is behind this entire thing anyway? Just like Junko was? I was gonna see them pull some shit like that on us again.
That was my only motivation.
It's just a doomer.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Yeah, now I'm just waiting for the twist like, aha, but I did not kill him, you know?
Please! Monokuma!
Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
I mean, she's going to say that the murder weapon doesn't check out.
How should I put this? Is
you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of wild noise will appear to disrupt your reaction. Your true bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of numerous obstacles in your page. Please tell me true bullet just right, I didn't want to get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, the cause that a gentle white noise will appear. All the explanation doesn't mean anything, yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. This debate you won't be able to shoot down the white nose. That will be explained later. Press the plus button during these arguments can move with the controls. You keep reminding me of that a lot, don't you? Fine, good luck and have fun. Yeah, I don't have a silencer in this game, do I? Mikan's autopsy result is the obvious answer here.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it.
Was that the only prompt that I
He
get?
killed Byakuya with a knife.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Someone here didn't read the fucking autopsy report.
But based on the entry wound on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Now, chat, I am not an expert, but I'm pretty sure a kitchen knife is not 5mm in diameter. That's why we're here. That's my only reasoning.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll
Bro.
sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Bruh.
Not a whorehouse. Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon.
His entire shtick is just going to be like, oh yes, please kill me. But I'm actually not the one who did it. I will set up these situations, but I'm not the one who committed the murder. But I will take the blame for it.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Thanks, Ibuki. Thanks for nothing. Nagito's a shit story, yeah. I had the feeling as soon as he came out and confessed that much, because the weapon just didn't check out with what he said. He said he used a knife, but he did. Yeah.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at
However, that brings me back to the fact that I have no idea who else it could be.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
Truth is beyond our sight, and that can be it. There should be a way to find out what happened in the dark. This? I was able to find out what happened with Dad when he bought two. Vision goggles then? I don't know. Use the night vision goggles you could have seen in the dark, yeah, but Miss Hammond said them. Yeah. Huh. Is it the caps after all? No.
Crap!
I am not quite sure then what it could be. It's not this, because this has already been proven. Also not going to be this one, no.
Crap!
No, the only thing I can think of is the air conditioner. I'll try that one. If that's not it, then you can give me that, I suppose. No, it's not.
Crap!
No, be Buki then. Yeah, I guess you heard what happened, huh? Yeah.
I can prove it with this.
Maybe that's cringe photo. Why?
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Forgot about this part, honestly.
Oh, reals?
Don't act so
You're
surprised.
the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
Yippee.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
So to keep all this information in mind, yeah.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
I'm trying to keep that at a minimum because I want to do them in succession, like yesterday I did the investigation and today I do the case, but...
Hold on a sec.
Because if there's any more days between this, I'm going to forget all the shit
Do
about
something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less.
How
from
does
the
it clear you
ultimate
from
musician.
everything?
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Hey, you want to talk. Yeesh.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
I mean, she looks flamboyant, I guess, but,
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Why did he say ow?
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Sounds plausible, I mean, just listening from what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
You only said ow, though. I couldn't interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, it sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying on the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles.
So with him surviving, that's going to be just going to be a shit stir in every case or something like that. So he's probably going to be surviving till the end, I think.
What happened after that? Even I don't know.
Just looking at fucking Toko from last game.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Welcome to this game and Nagita makes your life very complicated. Yeah. Fucking Dunno over here.
That other world is brimming with so much despair. But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
I wonder if Monokuma's proud of him, you know?
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not a killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. Simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Suspended? What? What do you mean we're going in recess?
Well now.
Now then, the class duel has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? Those of you who have figured out who it is, how about you try Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the killer right away will have the save data melt away like butter. But if you guess it right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on. Now then, what are you gonna do? What? A button, continue on, guess the killer challenge. Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'll be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
You're so evil!
Villain, you're truly a villain. Thanks for this interlude, Monokuma. Would you like to... What do you mean would you like to save? Dear Lord. Oh, that was a short recess. Didn't even learn anything new.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like
I'm taking
crazy
a
right
drink.
now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students?
Come on.
No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well done.
What now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
Well, at least I survived until halfway. I guess. I also guess that means it takes another hour to get to the end. Oh boy. Here we thought we were near the end,
shoved
but...
away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the
Back in the floorboards, I guess.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before.
Oh,
Not
no.
even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Just make it think Nagito looks so clear because Nagito doesn't have a knife, because he doesn't have any dust on him, because there was no blood on him.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have
Two-thirds.
any
Okay.
bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it.
Interesting they did that.
Because
I mean...
under the
To be honest, there
table,
definitely were a few cases in the
there was
first
a lot of blood
game that were
splattered
pretty damn
everywhere,
long,
right?
so...
There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block.
Also, Chad hasn't mentioned it, but we have some extra emotes on 7 TV now.
I guess we did see something.
I'm not sure if I added the dice emote though.
Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes, there's only one thing that you could have used to block the blood splatter. Oh no, I wonder if it is. Where is it?
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood
I don't
splatter.
think he would have had the time to put it there because he was with the main character the entire time after the murder happened.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
I'm going to go with the theory we've got dragged around.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the table.
No one could have dragged Byakuya over the floor on the tablecloth without Ibuki hearing that.
Byakuya was killed there.
Nor anyone else for that matter.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all.
Place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
Hajime, you look
Really
like
doing
you're
this?
onto
No boy.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
Seems where we have to figure out if important twitch of the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. Improved, huh? Also line up the right letters in order to reveal the keyword and incidents as improved Hangman's like a puzzle game. First letters will be flying across the screen in directions of two different views. You must remember one of two different letters clash will take damage, two of the same letters clash will fuse. Mistake two of the same letters clash while you try to not let two different... What? It's most important. In order to do that, you make it a technique to catch and release. Move to vertical with the left stick and press A button while it's on top of a ladder. You can snatch a ladder like a vacuum. Instantly to catch the ladder. However, if you only catch one ladder at a time, so please be careful. And press the A button while also having a ladder caught. You can shoot it where the cursor is aiming. So you release the ladder. Improve my ass, oh no. To catch and release, you can change the position of the ladders and hit ladders into each other. They've really made the worst minigame of all even more worse, did they? I mean, I guess Hangman's Gambit was only worse because you didn't know which fucking word you were looking for, but... tutorials are horrible, yes. I have no idea what the fuck is being explained here. Pressing the A button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. It's called firing the ladders. Catch and release with the A button, and after you fuse and fire with the A button. So a lot of A buttons, yeah. Just erase ladders, the only way to play the game. Ultimately, the main goal of improved Hangman is completing the keyword. Let's make the question with the I button and figure out which keyword will answer that question. About lining up the keyword, oh goddammit. So I'm pressing the A button to fire the letter, please press the X button. I'm so fucking lost already. At the same time, the letter blows up to submit the keyword list. If the letter is correct, it will fill the keyword list. If not, the influence case will take damage. You must write the letter keyword in order. Oh god. Could I just like not improve this? There's still damage, you be careful. It took too long to explain, but do you understand? No, no. Do you understand? No. Remember everything? No. His regular skills with his stepping on the same thing, using those words as a clue could be side of secret stuff and think about it. Something's coming to me. A little bit more. No. It's gonna suck ass, ain't it? Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking ladders that I need. Oh, you? Oh god, this is... What? No, Anne? Oh, god. Just a typo in the stream died intentional. No, it wasn't. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm even looking for. Under the table? Okay. Why do I have to fuse this shit though? Looking for an E. We can slow down and speed up. This is fine for now. Why is it just wiggling like this? I can focus, but I can't seem to slow up or speed it up though. Oh, under the floor is the word I'm looking for, actually. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh. Jesus Christ, this is a time-intensive thing, isn't it? I want the old game Hangman's Gambit back. It wasn't perfect, but man, sure, that was a little better than this.
I got it!
I thought the same speed of button would be the same as in the discussions, though. No, I didn't do anything.
I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
Maya, can you tell me if this minigame happens only once per trail? Because... I don't like this. This takes for fucking ever.
The floorboards in the
I guess it's a more interesting minigame, but
there was
man.
no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
Also, I can bet my ass off that just like the first game, they're going to throw in more stupid gimmicks the further you get into the game. In these, so yeah, once or twice at most, you think. Oh boy.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How?
I don't know.
Gundam
yet,
should have the answer to that.
I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Right, if I'm gonna remember correctly, one person who should know how to get under the floorboards. Did I just? Yeah, I just did, huh?
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
No one gives a fuck how it's called, mate. Just tell me how we got on it now.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Ah, there it is. Find it, truly, that is the earring. Seems God exists for my benefit. I see, good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. If I were to use the tool, I would probably not reach it either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring
So beat
has
you
returned
for once
to
and
its
just tell me
owner,
the goddamn
to
answer,
me.
sir.
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
Well, not to mention the maniacal laughter that we heard.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass.
Chat, I want to hit him with a fucking hammer. Or a baseball bat.
But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, it is of no concern.
Look at Big Chungus on his right shoulder there.
Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Huh.
One of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
Why didn't you just set a fucking hamster down there?
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth
Why
was
did they
put
get there in the dark, though?
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy?
More
like
fleshy. How the hell did you make those noises?
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
I mean, the only one not in the room is Teru, but I doubt you had the time to stab someone and then walk back and say that it was dark, so...
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave
Porches
without-
weer make realistic glitch noises and this is under the possibility. Yeah.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
So we're back to Yakuza Kid.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... obviously has to be him.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying?
No,
I'm not
because
the
he had to
killer.
enter the building to even get under there. And he ran into Chiaki, so
Oh,
it's
really?
not him.
What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you're now allowed to use a silencer. You can use the silencer with the A button as many times as you want. When you shoot a silencer, you can shoot down the white nose. So when you shoot down the white nose, your time limit will increase a little. Now, if you ever shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of white nose, the time limit will decrease, so aim carefully when you're using it. Is it considered gentle? Yeah. Make some noises yourself. In this case, you will be able to use the silence, but somewhat pointless. However, if you feel like doing a little bang bang, you can do to your house content. Bang 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 bang. Press the plus button, you can write it as. Oh, yeah. Nice. Well, that's Jackie's account needs to go somewhere
During
here.
the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day.
Oh, only you would
Going
think of
to the
that.
storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know.
Explain it, Johnny.
That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong. No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, what happened for you, go? Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Alone in a place like this? Standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you. Yeah, she says that, but Monokuma did go inside to turn on the circuit breaker. At least he said that so. Diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Because he's a little tsundere and he actually wanted to join, but he didn't have the guts to fucking say it.
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh, no!
Honestly, look at him. Consider the things he said. He would be a motherfucker, wouldn't he?
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party, it was
Give him
probably
two at a time.
during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
Because of thinking about it, I feel like there's something I overlooked. Glad to sink once again.
Appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Honestly, I have no clue at this point what it could be. Fire door. I think fire door is probably the answer here.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
For the pain, I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Because metal moving in the dark might be what one person suggested, so I might be able to prove it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Where's the
Moving to the
equipment
storage
list?
room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Only the equipment in the kitchen, literally.
Is it really not
Like
possible?
not the inventory of knives and all that.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
Was there a light in the aluminium case?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Plus I guess all the key to the other side is inside. Fire door has to come in at some point too. Currently there is an iron plate for barbecue and a portable stove for cooking hot spots. It wouldn't be. No, the knife isn't even here.
Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
I have no fucking idea, really. Since they'll use the string, but the problem is how they got the string to lead from. Wait, what?
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Wanna know which pump to shoot?
Moving to the
Sure.
storage room like that.
Drawing a blank on this one, really.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
The light bulbs.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
go
for
with
this
my
one.
gut.
I don't think there was a light in there, but.
What if they light?
No.
Crap!
Oh, light.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
I don't fucking know.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they...
Huh?
I agree with that.
Huh? What do you mean?
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 2 wine glasses. Really? The portable stove? How much light does that even get? How much can it even possibly make? Like, I haven't really seen much portable stoves that make a lot of light that you can actually walk in the darkness with, though. Like, what? Kitchen seems to be well kept, no problem using it.
It's the portable stove.
flame stove? Yeah, when you mention a portable stove, I'm thinking of an electric plate you can warm up, not... Yeah, that's to be a... It doesn't even say if it's a portable stove is gas powered or not, exactly. Why would I assume this is gas powered? Is this a translation note or some shit? Or a translation issue? Because I'm just thinking of an electric plate there that you walk around with. Or an electric grill even.
Portable stove?
Ugh.
The portable
That's
stove
stupid.
is powered by electricity.
That's stupid.
And it's also small enough to carry around.
Why does it have to do with what's going over there compared to here? Yeah, I guess. It's not like Japan doesn't... I think Japan more have more gas portable stoves than electric. Maybe? God. Might just be lost in translation then, yeah.
So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a whole
That's stupid, though.
argument.
Huh?
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in...
This hole is mine. It was made for me.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke.
Yeah, sure you are.
It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
You really could have inserted the word gospel for stuff because I'm coming in the US too.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
I can't even... The last time I used a portable stove was when I was in the fucking camping. It's like 25 years ago. I don't remember that shit. I mean, I guess we used one last year too because we didn't have a kitchen yet, but that one was electric, so...
Now
Yeah, whatever.
Will you battle against me? No, that's wrong.
What? Huh? Oh, not this shit again.
Break through my argument?
What does he mean battle? It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. So I'm going to lose against someone like him. Oh no, now what? Night fishing goggles, sword from tablecloth. I don't...
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down!
I can't button mash this fast game.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut
Back
through
on the
those
finals
words.
then.
Nagito, did you forget?
Can see
Why don't
someone
you
plays
just
fighting
pretend
against normal mashing abilities. I'm just not good at mashing buttons.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway.
Even then you should see if there's some light behind it though. Unless you completely close it, yeah, but...
Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
Wayne, I guess.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate...
There's a lot of Resident Evil 5 video button mashing parts.
Oh. You still don't
Kinda glad
remember
we
your
passed that
talent,
part
do you?
in video game history, but...
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
He just wants to see the downfall of us all, come on now.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people.
What?
More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me
Respect
to pass
personality
the
people in all these
torch,
games, I
right?
guess.
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind.
Honestly, I have no idea what it could be.
Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer, even though I didn't really want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? Smears always followed the door as a cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark and snuck under the floorboards that Byakuya was using death using the glowing paint as a mark. The only kill I can think of is... Oh, I honestly got no fucking idea what it can be, chat. Like all of you are in the room. Oh, I can't even open my menu here. I really have no fucking idea. You? No. Maybe? I don't fucking know.
You're the only one!
Taro. Could it be you?
I mean, I'm only basing this on the fact that he joined everyone in the room later, so...
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Taru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
I mean, I guess correctly, because otherwise, we wouldn't be getting this much dialogue out of him.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic?
I have no other clue to go with, mate, so yeah, basically.
You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
Gordon Ramsay, probably.
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
It sounds like me that's the cause of aneurysm, but whatever.
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Yeah, how about you eat some asbestos chips, huh? Maybe you'll like that.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
But he did notice something.
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
Strange liquid in the darkness next... oil?
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
That's
super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
Victim was targeted by a mark. What was the mark?
I can prove it with this.
Paint on the knife?
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on
It's like
here?
the third time we're hearing this.
This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
I mean, even if he was under the floorboards, he could have... would have signed a difference, I guess. Yeah.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right. That's exactly it.
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of
Yeah,
there.
but if the fire door was closed, then he would have run smacked into that.
Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person...
Okay, calm down, Bucciarati.
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
Do I need to play the fucking clip?
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which
Which means he wasn't the killer. Whoops.
Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
What about we doing now?
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was a recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
A contradiction hidden in those remarks. I need to find it.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was a recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be... I'll
Really?
shoot through that contradiction.
I wasn't even sure about that one, but sure.
Just because we heard Teruteru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
I mean, that was what I was thinking, but I was kind of thrown over that because she said she heard his voice in the room, not under it. Well...
Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So
I guess the gaps are big enough then, huh?
Floor. It should have sounded just like the voices
Sure?
in the dining hall. But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from
I mean, I guess on this one too, because that's what I was thinking earlier. But... no.
Is that true,
No.
Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Holy shit, what is his accent, mate?
Where are you from again?
Ooh, I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole
I was there the whole time, man.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
I probably can't.
What even is his accent anymore, chat?
Oh, you again.
It's like a French man? I'm not even sure anymore. I don't know what I was in the dining hall during the blackout. I don't know to know for sure. Just need to throw that question at him. Oh, what question?
I can prove it with this.
Really? Really?
You're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back. And you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Yeah, you would definitely like that to happen, huh?
Whoa, what? No! Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
Clever, huh?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something.
I hate that this became plot relevant. For fuck's sake.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert.
I like how she's saying what I'm thinking.
Even so, Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Why does he sound like he's coming from the fucking Caribbean? This doesn't make any sense.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the
We can't
weapon?
understand him because we say he's guilty.
Weapon,
You be
huh?
guilty, man.
It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
I like how the first thing I saw when I saw the murder report was I was like, oh yes, he got stabbed by a skewer. That was missing. Because there were 5 listed, but there was only 4 of them.
After all this, who
And just now they're
cares
thinking
about
of
the
that.
weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough.
Oh, he's
Not
fucking
good enough
he's
at
fucking accent
all.
now.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent!
Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. Finish to the damage of 50mm and at least 50 centimeters in length, weapon that meets the requirements. Not of use at the crime scene. What's that? Oh, the meat skewer. Oh, now they're coming from above too, huh? Mario, is it what I'm looking for meat skewer or is it something else that I've no idea what it is? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm looking for that word. Yes. Because I ain't getting any M's there. That's a no. Hold on. Wasn't there like... There was a way to fuse them, right? There's a special move. Like, am I missing a way to fuse them? This doesn't do anything. Fusing is where you match them. The controls B to speed. Okay, but I don't really care about the B right now. I'm looking for amps. For the speed up rather. Because I ain't getting the like, it definitely feels like I'm missing something here. Does it not matter in which order I do it? No, I need to do the first letter first, right? You can save letters you need by fusing them. Yeah, that doesn't go to... Yeah, I need to get an M somehow. Wait, it's not meat? It's iron! Ah, yeah, that explains. Alright. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Ah, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Just preoccupied with getting these things out of my face. Oh, wrong button again. A lot of W's we're having now that we don't need. I repeat, this game is ass. I mean, as long as you know what you're looking for, it's not too bad. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I should just shoot those if I... God damn it! Wrong button. Yeah, that's not the button I wanted to press there. There we go.
I got it.
I mean, I can claim them later, but I need not make them need. If they're there for too long, they explode.
The weapon must be the iron skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
That just made your brain leakage on my on my part. No, that's fine there. Don't worry. Check the equipment list, and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. As far as I know, it's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
What? That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip
Lavigne?
has a no
Does?
littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never
It's probably hidden in the
once
bathroom
saw
somewhere
Teru
then.
leave the old building.
Either that or in the storage room. I didn't see anything there though.
He obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Ah, shit, he's turning into a monkey now. Finally, nearing the end, the corner of the poem will be surrounded by soul shields and simply not listen to what you have to say. It will probably be a pain to condemn your classmates. This is trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. High-speed dispute where you beat down a panicked opponent and excuses and nonsense is bullet time. Panic talk action. PTA. Okay. Pain in the ass. You must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields. You can have your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. It's pretty much the same as the previous one then, isn't it? Tempo mark, A button, lock on. Okay, this seems to be the same from the previous part, though I'm not sure where the shield thing comes into. I'm pressing the A buttons, please wait for it. Please wait another time for the other features. Oh god, this got really annoying in the later cases in the first game too. Keep doing this and you your tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, your tempo down situation. Song changes, tempo changes. Yeah, well, it's at least final blow. Final argument. Weapons 4 words will be displayed on top. Bottom left and right side of the screen. Each of these words correspond to the A. Oh. Press the buttons in the right order, you will be able to compose the words to your final strike. Please make the argument to search for the words to be jumped up and down. Don't believe in return final strike will cover. Yeah. Right. Monkey mode.
What
Monkey.
the hell are you saying, you He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country kid?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow
Chat, I ask
find out
again,
for
what the fuck is his
ourselves.
accent he's doing? The screw is in the weapon and hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by, but Byakuya checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started. Which means the weapon was already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it, right? Could have been in an unexpected place. Where would that be? I had a long weapon like a nice skewer. Carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
Let's reveal the truth to consecutive evidence proves he's the killer. It's either still under the floorboards, in the storage room, or it's in the bathroom. Okay.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable!
What is the button to shoot him again? Lock on select, lock on an attack.
I don't know! Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Timing on this is worse than in the previous game.
Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton!
Also, the previous game doesn't hold a button to finish them off.
Shut up! That's impossible! Where would the weapon be?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck that one up.
Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Where would the weapon be?
There we go. Wait, what? No?
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Where would the weapon be?
Get meat on bone.
Unforgivable!
Chat! On the meat bone? Huh?
I don't know! Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
Well, isn't that one, that's for sure.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Where would the weapon be?
I don't get it. What am I supposed to do here? Like, I'm pretty sure I've had all the options here. So there's going to his options up and does me. Trails over. Yeah. Meat on the bone instead of the meat on the bone? I guess. Those will be punished.
This is
against
my-
you too. Would you like to retry? Yes, please.
We will never... Oh. What the hell you...
He said,
Also, the game feels a hell of a lot more unresponsive than the first game. English has many valid ways to form 4 words. Yeah.
I'm hiding dick!
It's meat on the bone. Now I have to do this annoying shit again.
Up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Also, I don't like how this is displayed. The other one was much easier to see.
I don't know.
Just keep mashing the A button and over it hovers over it, I guess. You see that it says the stock is infinite right now, so that's going to change at a later point too, which is going to be very annoying.
Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know.
Keep mashing the button. God damn it.
Unforgivable! Shut up!
This is not.
Where would the weapon be?
This is the end.
Okay. It's indeed meat on the bone, and this puzzle fucking sucks. So let me
The iron skewer had been hidden inside a piece of meat on the bone.
Like, whatever it was called in the first game when they were breaking down was way more responsive and easier to read than whatever the fuck this shit is.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible.
This game is hard for the wrong reason at times.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
Seems there's no dangerous items like the skewer of Churrasco earlier in the set of pile of food. Seems to be the case. Because no one to say the fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
It really feels like the meat on the bone is how you would have said it, but
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm
just
this
kill him
now.
off.
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
Well, I wouldn't want to eat that because there's Byakuya's blood on there.
Alright. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
I sure hope you cleaned the
Wait,
skewer.
hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
I'm tied up. Oh.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here! I'm already eating it! Ah, a bear that eats meat!
Yes, bears eat meat.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
What is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat!
It was supposed to be 50 centimeters, and the piece of meat is a little bigger than you think it is.
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
Are you a robot? Whatever.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat.
Can you even look the car park a squad of times? Yeah.
Look what came out.
Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks
Yeah,
like
that'll
it's bone.
explain it.
Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It's brought catastrophe
Don't say
into
sheathed in
Byakuya.
meat. That sounds.
As
Never mind.
expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person
Oh, he got his composure
kill
back.
someone.
No accent.
I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
And there it goes again.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Byakuya got boned. Does this just happen to be a skewer with a bone handle that he crafted himself? Good question, because the other skewers did not have a bone handle, but whatever.
Hey, Nagito.
At least it's
I'm
thematic.
sorry, can you just be quiet?
You're nothing but a bunch of poor loudmouth fast food feeding hicks! He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor loudmouth fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Never to wait about cooking on your great.
I just have a nugget to later. More importantly, we should first.
We need to settle this once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
The entire incident, and then I can prove terrorist crime. That's right. If we do that, we can end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need.
It's finally come my froggish testing. Ah yes. Every case is ended with the closing argument. This way, a complete summary of the case. Have to reproduce the organs. Yeah, okay. This seems to be the same. So that one said there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. Seems to be a little different actually, hold on. It's difficult to play with so many gaps, but when you fill some in, it becomes much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now, when I'm playing so closing argument, there's a certain trick. If you move the reticle into the gaps of each place, it will display hints at the top of the screen. So with hint will determine what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, you move the reticle into the proof panel and a hint as well. Put together these two hints and think carefully. Don't forget there will be a time limit. Oh, why did you have to fuck this one up? Why did you have to fuck this one up? Oh boy. Oh! This information doesn't fit. I guess this thing can put about this again. Oh boy, this is going to be a cluster, ain't it? I know it got turned on. What do you mean, no? Bruh. You don't mind a new closing argument to feel it's easier. I mean, if there's only 5 things. Huh? There's so much blanks though, which is throwing me off. Oh no. Wait, that image is there, so I think that's fake. It's better this way, that's overwhelming. Maybe. Right. Need to put a negative somewhere. I'm not sure which one of these two. This one? Yes. Sippy is definitely relevant. Hey, Sippy is important. There. No, last one. This one probably doesn't get used then, does it? No, because it's that too. Somewhere near the beginning. And you go here.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole.
I mean, I guess you know earlier if it's correct or not, which is nice, because it was always kind of annoying if you just like misplaced one near the end. And when you got into the review of it, it's just like, ah yes, now do it all over again because you missed one on the wrong place.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked in.
Do irons just consume that much energy or what? I actually reminded of the rice cooker we had to fuck up the electricity every now and then.
The blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case.
He learned from this drill that Nagito can't be trusted.
That item was the night vision goggles.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you have to cook anyway, because food gets served to us anyway in the restaurant, so you're always kind of useless.
Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him.
The chin strap doesn't even properly fit on his face, but
whatever. When he put on his
whatever.
night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move.
Yeah, Nagito's a bitch. You've learned that much. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a Stoko all over again.
Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen.
This must have been premeditated murder though, because at least he knew about it.
The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand.
So did he want to kill Nagito instead then?
They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon too. This had
if they would have shown me the portable stove like this, like the image in the upper right, then it would have been a lot more obvious what it actually was, and that it was the light source, but they didn't.
The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it.
The stove in this question was stupid, yeah.
With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out.
Was that the only thing that was worded so stupidly?
First, they closed the fire
There was more
door in
shit
the
like this
hall
coming.
so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
The meat with the bone on it, yeah.
With this, the killer
That part
finished their
kinda sucks.
preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point. or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table.
Yeah, at least that times where you got stuck because you were on dumb bitch juice. Well, nothing new on that at least.
Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with
Can't believe that Ham's got killed by the fucking cook. How the fuck did they all do that without cause making a ruckus? Yeah. Yeah, the timing on the blackout is really fucking weird.
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move.
God damn it, Ben. Why you be like this?
After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened.
Why does that mean there's so many scummy black parts on it?
This crime. Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
Well, at least the annoying pervert is out of the way. Because that's good.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
Well, Zill's glad we got most of the muscle wearing one first. Now, for his execution, he's probably gonna get cooked or some shit.
Seems this is the end.
Doodly doo. No? Oh. What do you mean? There was 15 phases in the first case. Jesus Christ. Is that about Byakuya though? Kind of as an level B? Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Yeah, I really fucked up a lot, didn't I? Especially that last one was bad. Ooh. Rankings are luckily I don't really give a shit about rankings.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time!
The sword thingy is... the changes to the Hangman's Gambit are alright, I guess, as long as you know which fucking word you're looking for. Which, yes, meat skewer or iron skewer could both work in that context. I really do not like the changes to the rhythm game thing at the end. Like, nah, that's just really hard to read for some reason.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote!
And that's only going to get worse at some point too, so I'm probably going to fail it, I think.
Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't
also agreeing with people is
I'm
kind of
gonna
weird,
eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I mean, it's more fun technically. Like, the other one you just shot the letters when he came at you. It's more involved now, I suppose, but just knowing the word is a problem.
Such heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, now we need to turn it up because it's always really fucking low. From 35 and 25. I never got claims for these in the previous game, by the way, funny enough. not going immediately in the execution there. No, no, we aren't. Let me lower that then again.
Correct.
That's right. This time the black and responsible for killing Byakuya Tagami is Teruteru Hanamura. No. You serious? Out of all these people, you're saying a pawns like that, like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But why did you kill him? It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case, huh? Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? Spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I had a bit laughter near the dining hall when I peeked over there. I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of the cleaning duty putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing, and I saw him place the irons he bought in the storage room, and then mess with the air conditioner times. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him. Look forward to making Nagito the game complicated for you? Aww. Shit at the clock. So I questioned him, and when it happened, he...
You caught me?
Oh, we caught?
What?
We caught? What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Huh? Teruteru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter, I will never give up. Whether it is tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start killing.
Impossible!
No matter how much you want to leave this island, it's just... I see, so that's what you think.
Well...
That's not all. Since this isn't about my survival, I just want to kill him to start. What are you saying? I love everyone here, that's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the ultimates and admire them for their being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right, in the name of hope. I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart, that's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face might seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What do you say? I don't understand at all.
See?
See, this isn't typical that you face a strong enemy or become even stronger yourself. Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everyone's stepping stone. Yeah. How about we tie you fucker up and throw you in your cottage so you can't do shit anymore? I mean, I guess it's probably something like that's going to happen after this, but... No way you can be walking around for free anymore. I want to make your hopes shine, it's as simple as that. That's right, I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair. Are you kidding? Don't tell me, you're actually serious? So you don't understand, that's fine, I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, but all that's right is so it's all right if this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way.
Yo, something wrong with you? Really? Do you think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
Just a little bit, but isn't that what love is? Nagito, what's the meaning of this? Explain to me, I don't understand anything about the story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want to fight him against strong opponents and win? You better not compare to that.
What?
I'm wrong. It's a given that trails are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trail, the stronger you become now. For mere humans, killing is a simple tragedy, but for wealthy humans, such a trail as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing.
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trail. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as well as everyone's trial.
Great.
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it. You still just starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. You're saying that you basically want to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but I guess I look the same in your eyes. No intention of surviving and leaving you up very question. No intention of surviving and leaving you all up to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teruteru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps it was intentional too?
So...
Nagito wanted to be involved in the killing, plus it would be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teruteru? Do you expect to pique Teruteru's curiosity and then look forward to the mystery becoming more complex? Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found when I was cleaning. What? So you're doing as well?
You're right.
I just occasionally mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey.
This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know.
However...
But why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Well, because he didn't expect it to be Byakuya, because he couldn't see shit. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take the knife. That's why I aimed at first to and screw her down. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably died to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then in place of Nagito...
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Hmm?
Perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito. Yeah. Savior complex made him a martyr, huh? What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
I will guide you all. That much I promise. Could it be, in order to keep that promise? As long as he's wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife. I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw away his own life. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair. Could it be? You knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail? Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since my life hasn't been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru. Then why? Well, because Teru decided to commit this crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. He's just lucky. Maybe. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might be truly the person whose existence I was waiting for. Though he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself, and I also empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he also ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know. If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words before the investigation, isn't that right, Teru? Yeah. In the end, my help wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself, you will not die in vain.
Great!
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else, so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey!
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off? Yeah, kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. Monokuma, you should watch Tokyo Revengers, you love that shit. But the person who's going to get killed now isn't Nagito, it's Teru. Eek!
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, it's a firm punishment awaits them. Hold on.
No.
That was how should I put it? An accident, self-defense, not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
Doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. Murder is still murder. If you kill someone, that's murder. But isn't that something like sympathy judgments? Extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims. That's not... Yeah, you saved me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so... Be honest. After learning now about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? No, by most definitions, that's not murder. You probably thought nobody was going to find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right? You're wrong. There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. Ugh. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everyone else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would have been still alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I wanted to go back to France. I needed to cook. We needed to cook, Jesse. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama's waiting for me at home. Fucking mama's boy, huh? She's waiting all by herself on the day I graduate Hope Speak Academy and come home. Teru,
Okay,
you fucking mamone.
I'm on now.
When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong.
That's what all moms say.
I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised. I promised I would become a full-fledged cook and save the anime in a diner. Mom was waiting for me to keep that promise. So you became an ultimate and then you went to Hope Speak? Was being an ultimate already not enough to save that shit? Whatever. She's probably agreed to getting herself killed, Puff. Even though she's so sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru. But if you told her memories were stolen, and that several years had passed since the first day,
hey,
then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? Oh, she's probably dead by now. So you did believe it when it comes to that.
Damn it!
You were saying all along it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why? I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru, you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believes it more than anyone else knew. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, he had to deny it. Damn it, if I only knew how he felt, something like this would have never happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. Doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. So I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see. Interesting, but as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring. What?
So...
Seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry and begin the punishment.
You can't!
Jeez! Get out of my way!
That's going to happen a lot, isn't it?
Well now.
And then it feels bad how this ended up. Kinda. I mean, he was a sneaky, pervy bastard, but eh. Now that the little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business. Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I've prepared a special punishment for Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook. Okay, he's going to get whacked or some shit, isn't he? He was innocent as he wanted to stop Nagito for killing someone? Yeah.
Hey!
Call me chef. No way, that's not what I...
Please!
Please tell me at least, what happened to the Hanamura Diner, to Mama?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it.
Mama!
Mama! Wait, no, wrong media. Got to get a copyright strike for that. Why does that text look so twisty though? Vocals? And this is a bit 10 higher decibels, by the way, it's still not really overtaking my voice. I'm D. Okay, that's not what I expected for him to happen. Wait, what? Good shot, mate. Missile to the face, huh? Oh, he's just getting battered up. It's a shock on Ethan. Oh, no, they actually are going to kill him. I see. Toasty. Extra crispy even. And then the normal audio is really loud again. Yahoo! Extreme! Phew, the adrenaline is rushing through me. Daru. Are you fucking serious? Why? Did you do something so cruel? Did you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes in a note and makes you whoever badmouthed read it in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, the only thing when that happens, only then you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. Same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it. Oh, this is so cruel.
Nice.
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is a killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? However, there's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is. Figured it out yet? That's right, you guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want to know your school memories return to you, right? Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories. Why didn't you tell Daru about his mom or his diner? You have the right to know. Yeah, us too. We have the right to know.
Bastard!
Yeah, hurry up and tell us. What do you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. You gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys that I would tell you right away.
What?
Well, that's not fair.
Of course.
Of course! I keep my promises to return your memories someday. But it's not clear when someday will actually be. Oh, Monica. He's got a point. He never told us when, so it's perfectly fine. I must excuse myself as well. There's something that I need to do.
Huh?
Tag. It's so not fair. They both run away.
Then...
Monokuma just wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
I mean, stupid, yeah. Stupid enough for not realizing that, huh? Daru, you stupid. An ending like this is just full of despair. Seriously, tragic despair. Despair, so delicious. But still, after times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to be doing your best. You, why are you smiling?
Crap!
How can you smile in a situation like this, you queep?
Nope.
Hold on, man, sad, do you know? Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all, you ultimates who inspire hope and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when I've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit, I'll fucking kill you. Please, kill me anytime.
What?
Huh? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone.
Someone like me.
If absolute hope can be born from dead, then my life is nothing special. You, how messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you students of Hope Speak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possesses the chosen talents,
great.
Then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right? Claiming so confidently that you will side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us to not kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly I just want to watch everyone destroy all the disbanded groups for you, one after the other. Nah, just kidding. Hey, can I punch you? Oh, I just won't be satisfied till I punch you. Fine. Stop this already. This is going to be a waste of time if I keep dealing with him.
What?
Even had you made me now?
How unfortunate.
It stinks. I felt you and I were quite similar. What does that mean?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling towards Hope Peak Academy, just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself, you don't know anything about each other's true nature. So it's true that one of our school memories are stolen. It's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Guy, please feel free to punch him. Will do. Hold on. Please stop this at once. No, he deserves to punch. Break his nose, please. Nothing will come from fighting like this. There's something that we must do. Something else?
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There's something more important we must do.
Let me
which is do our best.
Well?
Well, we must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall work together and do our best. Do our best to never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That's what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry if I was any better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. Oh, stop simping you. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
It's going to pay off in the end, but 8 more of you bosses are going to die. Or more. Yeah, that's right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at? I don't know, but we must do our best. Jeez, I don't get you at all. You're some kind of moron.
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. But it matters if you hold on to the same feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So let's do our best. Let's make sure that killing like this never happens again.
But...
Scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Negi just said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're talking about, but let's do our best from now on.
Fine.
Very well, even if we're not able to change the future, I guess we should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend, won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul and fight you to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continue to say it over and over again without stopping. Just the curtain had fallen upon the class trail where Byakuya and Teruteru were sacrificed. After us, we left the trail grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. I wonder what kind of facilities we're going to find on the other islands. After experiencing something like that, there was no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After doing nothing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. And then, just like before, there it was, the night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such beautiful night skies, I can't go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky's connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to be going home. That's when it happened. As I started up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then when I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
Now listen here, fucko, there's cameras all over the fucking island. You just now making this conclusion? What the fuck is this thing doing? It's not very bright. 19 days left. That was chapter 1. It took me a lot longer to get through because I did it in smaller segments. This has been going on for 3 hours though, so I was right to at least do the investigation on its own day. To be continued. It's long. 3-star badge. Okay. Wooden stick. Nice. I'm just thinking about how I'm going to continue this then.
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
Like, is the next stream doable if I just do the... No, I will quit after the introduction here, don't worry. I'm just thinking about the next streams on its own. Like, can I do the investigation? And the, not the investigation, the 3 days in investigation on the same time, I wonder. I mean, the investigation last time was only an hour, so if I hurry up during the day segment, I might be able to do it.
Even if we weren't told this directly, you'd know it just by looking at the world around us.
I'll be able to do both chapter 2 into this investigation.
The internet, TV,
so get out of bed on an early enough time next week then.
Hopeful messages that say exactly that. But people who can't win,
it's gonna be a 3 hour stream.
Don't try to win. They are all worthless trash.
The trash man.
There are 2 kinds of people.
Oh shit, it's actually animated.
Those who are born with worth, and everybody else. No matter how hard a lowly human tries, they will never be the same as someone who was born worthy. They say that effort breeds success, but that's a complete lie.
I got a point
The
there.
world is not that accommodating. No matter how hard a small dog tries, it will never become a large dog. No matter how much a penguin tries, there's no way it will ever soar through the sky.
Yes, but penguins are cute, so there's that. Why am I getting torrent notifications for Jujutsu Kaisen being out? Wasn't that delayed by day? What?
Which means unworthy humans will never become worthy, no matter what they do.
Except for the last chapter. Yeah, the last chapter is probably going to be a doozy again.
People with talent don't become talented. They're just born with their abilities right from the start. That's right. Just like you guys. That's why I have so much respect for you all. Just so you know, what I feel is different from admiration. Admiration is wishing you could be like the object of your admiration. But what I feel is not so self-serving. How should I put it? What I feel is more pure. More like a selfless love that wants nothing in
you're just a fucking
return.
weirdo, that's what you are.
So, I want you guys to believe me when I say, I don't mind if you kill me. But if that happens,
The mouth flipping feels weird, yeah, because it doesn't match at all.
I don't care if the killer survives, or if everyone but the killer
Just keeps
survives.
going in pauses.
I just want both sides to do their very best. I want to see with
How much
my
further
own
is he
two
going to get on
eyes
screen?
the absolute hope that lies ahead. Yep, I'm really lucky. Someone as insignificant as me will
Well, at least
be
I don't
there
need to
when
read it, so
hoping
that's
despair
nice.
collide and unleash their energy. So please, let me help you. If you're planning to kill me, I would be honored to help you carry out your plan. I want you to use me as a stepping stone so everyone can shine. I want you to kill me in a way that befits.
Oh, shut up. Wow. Did I kind of finally punch him in the face? Good. CM punishment, sin and coconuts. Working Tower just died last night. No deal like that doesn't change the fact I'm still get hungry. But no. Oh wait, I can save at this point, can't I? No, I'm just gonna do when I get moving, I guess. When this first sent us headed towards the hotel, but we were just sullen footsteps. This would be the moment to save. Don't get to move though, it's kinda annoying. Let me check, that checks out, okay. Alrighty chat, that was that then. Yeah, that case was a doozy. Nice start of already. Oh boy. I already complained about the minigames themselves, so I'm not gonna do that again. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Hope you all had fun, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.